Well, the missionary, perhaps he has visited a field and he has a tremendous burden to go back there. He's been in 100 or 200 churches perhaps, telling people about this place and about how that he plans to do a work for God there. He really is serious about this. He gets there and he's facing a language that he doesn't understand and a culture he doesn't understand, and he's not able to communicate. He's constantly wondering, how am I doing? And he's also under a certain amount of pressure to do the work of a missionary, to produce something. When you get in the mission field, you're in enemy territory. And you have an enemy that's going to attack you, and he doesn't fight fair. And we're finding missionaries coming home more and more often, and sometimes permanently. And I'm not sure that we are as effective as we could be or should be. I know it's a worn out cliche, but we need to start thinking outside of the box.
One of the first things that brought us to BBTI in 1995 was that the school would give us preparation to do what we felt the Lord was leading us to do at that time. If you can use us somewhere, we're available. And BBTI was just what we needed.
BBTI prepares a missionary to go as far as they need to go, whether it's linguistically, whether it's geographically. BBTI is an advanced missionary training school.
BBTI is one of the very few schools that are providing the training that a missionary really needs. And there are so many things here that you learn that you had no idea need to be learned.
Cultural anthropology for missionaries. We give people an understanding of what culture is, and then we give them a method for learning culture.
And not just how to deal with it, but how to understand it and relay the message of the gospel through it.
I feel like the most important class that we have is phonetics. We spend months, every day, 5 days a week, studying human speech sounds.
Same, both hollow, right? Aka, aka. I was talking to a missionary from Thailand, and he gave a sound, and it said it took him 5 years to learn this sound. And it's something that we do within just a couple of weeks.
The crazy thing about phonetics is we do it every day, but we don't know we do it. The first class you learn I had a back of the tongue, and the back of the tongue makes noise. The Lord called me to go to Hungary and to reach the Hungarians, but I can't do it without the language.
Our goal is to go to the field with a toolbox, giving us every advantage in learning the language and becoming proficient in speaking that language.
For us both to be in the classroom and learning together, to be able to have the training and the education right alongside him, and then once we get there to be able to apply it, that's huge to me, and that's a real blessing, so I appreciate that.
You can go to Bible college and you're with hundreds of other people your age, but not all of them want to serve him like you do. But it's nice to be in a smaller environment where you're surrounded by people that are trying to serve the Lord, and they're here on purpose.
Obviously, if we've got a message like the Great Commission that's so important, so vital, the difference between heaven and hell for an individual, it's something that we want to be clear about and precise about.
If you can't communicate the gospel, then why go to begin with? To communicate the gospel effectively is what missions is all about. And without this kind of training, that's very difficult to do.
We tell our students, why should these people accept what you're saying? You're a foreigner. You're telling them something different than they've always believed. But what we can do is prepare him to learn languages and to learn cultures and to adapt. He knows how they think. He knows how they learn. He knows how they teach. He can change his methods. He doesn't change the message, but he can change his methods, and it will pay great dividends on the foreign field.